So today we once again going to go through a bunch of subreddits, and I've actually kind of done a little bit of research because I just do not want to go through the same fucking subreddits all the fucking time. And so I decided, well, let's look up some pretty interesting things and some pretty cool things. And yes, I think I have found some things once again. And I'm actually really looking forward to going through these, and I really am looking forward to learning new things because I hope that I'm going to do that. The first one is going to be the writing prompts. I actually don't really know what it is all about, but there is some interesting things that are there. Let's put it like this. I don't know how many people are in this subreddit. I think 200k or something. So it is quite something, but compared to other subreddits, also ones that we're going to go through, it is quite nothing. Anyway, I'm going to scroll a bit and going to pick something. Writing prompts. Let's see. You were born with a curse that you would die on your 30th birthday, but until then, you are effectively immoral. So you become a legendary adventurer known for taking the most dangerous of quests. Well, you know what writing prompts. I see. I get it. But by the way, I think that this is pretty interesting, to just think about my thoughts that I'm having on that, what I would do. Because I wouldn't really be an adventurer. If I know that I'm immoral and that everything is going to be fine, and I think I would just really try to make something good happen. Because if I'm just feeling good all the time, if everything is okay all the time and I can't die, then I don't know, I would just be a fucking nurse in Corona times, because if I'm immoral and I can't be ill and stuff like that, I can just really help a lot of people. But I could also be like, well, just the question is, do I feel pain? Because I thought about okay, I'm gonna go into war and try to solve that because I'm immoral and nobody can hurt me. But if I feel pain, then no, I don't want to be tortured. Quite. I don't know how you feel about that, but I wouldn't like to have that. But let's have a look at another one. Tinnitus, the constant ringing in one's ear is No, I have. Everything's fine, yeah. Tinnitus, the constant ringing in one's ear, is a minor annoyance for people who has it. Is it a minor? I think it is major. However, when the flat line ringing turns into unmistakable heartbeats, tinnitus, the gift of the sixth sense, was our only warning. Something has awoken. Well, I don't really like that one. Kind of. I don't know. It did this. There's a lot of really spacey things, I'm not gonna lie. Law enforcement ? Effortless to avoid. Rivals, supervillains, and criminals ? Decent challenges. That team of wholesome superheroes that are relentlessly trying to get you to join their organization and use your powers for good and immeasurable pain in the ass. I mean, I gotta have to be honest. There's some really cool ideas there, and there's also some really cool things that I think about. And this is something that I really have to admit. I'm often thinking about some ideas, and I'm often thinking about some things, and I wish that somebody executed them for me. Because I don't really want to execute them, especially, I don't know, I think about drawing things, I think about just animating things, I think about filming things or just making a movie out of ideas. And I don't know, it would just would really be nice to just see it, what I'm thinking about, and also to just show to other people. And, but yeah, I could do it. I am not that bad of a drawer. But it is quite some time, and I know there's perfectionism, and there's okay, I just want it to be good, I want it to be amazing, and yeah, not that nice. The next one, superpowers are a side effect of the costume, not a mutant ability. Every article on the costume, belt, gloves, boots, etc. has power, and most good versus evil battles are fought over costume pieces. While an epic battle takes place overhead, a mask flutters into your hands. Pretty interesting, and it reminds me of Endgame, and I haven't watched it yet, and I kind of feel like that I should, even though it is 3 hours or something, and it is quite some time, and I don't know. By the way, talking about time, I could be way more efficient with my time, and this is something that I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna try to just do everything that I have to do in the first few hours of my day. Now we're having 10 a.m. So I've already been working out. I've just been posting the stuff that I want to post. I've just designed the post for tomorrow. I've done quite some things, and now I'm recording, and it is very early for me to record. But the thing is, I shouldn't stretch time so much. Also because I assume that in the next week I am not gonna have that much time, so I also try to get to bed a little bit early so that I can get up at 6 instead of 7, work out then and just do all the things and maybe just be way more efficient with the time that I'm having and not waste a lot of time watching YouTube videos in between tasks, because this is something that I normally quite often do, but I don't really think that it is a smart thing to do, because it's, yeah, you know, I can really get caught up in just clicking through videos and just watching some dumb shit and stuff like that. Let's actually have a look at another subreddit that I've quote unquote found, which is life pro tips. I've once already been going through it and yeah. Let's actually scroll a bit because yeah. Career and work. If you're planning to retire, your home country might not be the most ideal country to retire in. In your working career, use vacations as an opportunity to explore the world and find or visit other countries with retirement visa programs to see if the host country would be worth retiring in. I did this. As sad as it sounds, I didn't start really traveling until I hit 45. I always have just problems with numbers and pronouncing them. South Asia is amazing. Southeast Asia, is amazing. Malaysia has MM2H and Philippines has a retirement visa program. The strength of USD and currency exchange make it super cheap to live there, which is amazing. You know, I think it is a good idea, and I do also have to say, and this is something that I want to do in my life, and I hope that I'm going to be able to do so. I hope that I'm going to be able to just live at least 1 year or something in an English-speaking country, preferably at this point in time. It should be an English-speaking country. If it is the case, if it is then going to be the case in the end as well, I don't really know. But I also do have to say that I'm very, 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 very interested in learning another language. It's probably then going to be just Spanish, I guess. I have learned Italian before. I'm actually also very interested to learning it again. I really don't know why, because there's not that many applications to Italian. You know, you can only just speak it in Italy. But since I'm just on the border to Italy, it made sense back in the days, but now it is like, I don't know if I just should really kind of do that instead of actually, just learning Spanish, because it makes more sense, because more people are speaking it and you can use it in more countries. If you want to watch Netflix while working or doing chores, turn on English audio description in the audio settings bar. I'm almost legally blind right now at 21. Whoa, that's fucked up. My eyesight is expected to be completely gone by the time I'm 50, so I've been practicing being blind by using certain devices and services before I need them. Audio descriptions are one of my favorite services to use. I rarely watch quote-unquote TV anymore, but I have it on most of the day while I send emails or do housework. I'm more productive than ever because my brain is being fully engaged and entertained, even if I'm doing something that's dull. Pretty nice idea, and I hope this person is going to be fine. And I, by the way, think about, like, can we do something about that? Like, eyesight is just, I mean, for me, eyesight is one of the most important things that I'm having. And yes, I'm spending just really, really, really a long time in front of my computer, which is not very beneficial. Which I kind of hope to also reduce by just being more efficient with the time that I'm having. So I'm going to record now the first one, then the other one, and then I'm going to cut everything and try to do all the other things. And yes, then I'm actually done for the day. And in the evening, I'm going to upload everything that I have to upload probably, or I'm also going to do it right now. And then I'm quite done. Then I also have to just do some other work that I do. But this is some things that I don't know, that I could just do now or whenever and stuff. So I don't know, like, just also be more efficient with your time. It just makes more sense. Home and garden. Get used to storing groceries in order of dates that will expire in your cupboards and fridge. Put the fastest to expire stuff on the front so you use it before it expires and minimize waste, which is a good idea, even though, like, the whole expiring date, yes, we have to have it, and it just also makes sense. Like, just please don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of foods that you can still eat even though they are expired. So yeah. People often insult each other with things they themselves are insecure about. Be careful that when you insult others, you don't give them your personal silver bullet. This is also a good way to get a read on others' insecurities so you can help them. If someone calls you a girl or tells you to man up, that shows that they're insecure about their masculinity. If someone calls you a snowflake, it means they feel powerless. If someone calls you selfish when you're not being selfish, they're insecure about how they treat others. And so on and so on and so on. If you're shopping online, before you make your purchase, Google store name, discount codes. Sometimes you get nothing, but sometimes you get a valid code that gets you some kind of discount, which is better than none. Pretty cool, yeah. Pretty cool. And I also tend to do that on Amazon most often, but yeah, rarely I get something. And I also rarely buy something on Amazon. I in general rarely buy some things just besides food. The last thing that I bought myself are those rings from H&M because I really like them. I really do like them. I thought, well, it is $10. It's not that much. It is still quite something for me. It is like, let me calculate. Point times 2 times 7. It is 1 week of food, quite. Not really. $10 is 1 week of food for me. If you really are a cheap motherfucker like I am, then it is possible, because I thought about, well, I'm having 2 cans of either beans or lentils. They cost 69 cents. It's not that much. I don't know if it is just cheap in other countries, but in Austria, this is the price for the cheapest ones. And the benefit of it is that I'm getting if I'm only eating this, which could turn out quite well, not really, because most often I'm also eating some oats, but they're also not that expensive. I would get to like just 90 grams of protein, 90 grams and around 1,800 calories, which is nothing quite, which is still just quite beneath my maintenance calories. So it is actually a win-win. It is relatively cheap. It is very filling because I'm eating a kilo of fucking lentils and beans then. And you're also getting the protein you need. Compared to just fresh lentils and fresh beans, it is quite nothing nutritional wise. But they also I don't know, if you just eat 100 grams of lentils, you get like 30, well, not really, 26 grams of protein. It depends on the lentils, of course. But you also get like 300 calories. So it is way higher in calories and way lower in volume, which is not good because I want to be filled, and I want to be filled on a very just tight budget. Quite. Just a side note there. Don't go to a fast food place 15 minutes or less before they close. From my experience at working at Dunkin' Donuts, you won't get the best quality of food and just get the scraps. Most stuff has been sitting all day. At that time, workers just want to go home, so they actually care even less. We would just give people decaffeinated coffee and tell them we didn't have stuff just to get rid of them. Usually because we have already cleaned everything and just want to go home, as they wouldn't pay us after closing time. It is like a courtesy to fast food workers. I mean, I can understand that. I gotta upvote that because I think it is very important, because I don't know, just think about other people and not only about yourself all the fucking time. Use guided access if you use the Notes app on your iPhone for grocery shopping. At least in Germany, we have to use face masks at supermarkets. In Austria, we don't have to do this anymore. As I use my Notes app for creating my shopping list, I was very annoyed the last weeks because I constantly had to unlock my phone using my code, because Face ID obviously doesn't work with a face mask on. Now I use guided access and can open my shopping list the 36 times I need to without unlocking my phone. I don't know what Oh, very nice. Guided access keeps the phone in a single app and allows you to control which features are available to start guided access. Triple click the side button on the app you want to use. I do wonder, because I'm having an iPhone there, I do wonder if this is also available on this phone, because sometimes, I don't know, it could be nice, but I don't really think so. It actually is there. Guided access is on. Guided access keeps the iPhone in a single app and allows you to control which features, time limits, sound, speak, play a sound at the remaining guided access time, spoken time for timelines. Okay. Passcode settings. Set the passcode used when guided access is enabled. Set guided access passcode. Enter a passcode. Enter it again. Use the phone in a single app to start. Triple click the home button in the app you want to use. Okay, I'm gonna try it because I'm actually very interested in that. So I'm gonna use YouTube Studio because I just don't have any other shit quite. Guided access. Circular arrows on the screen. You were like, start. Guided access started. So if I lock it, I can't even lock my phone. But I don't really know. No, I don't want to start it. I want to end it. Oh, thank you. Well, interesting. But I'm having another one. Explain like I'm 5. Maybe I should actually go through it in the next one. But I actually don't want to have 2 Reddit things. Even though, well, you know what? I'm going to end the episode there. So thank you very much. I just truly appreciated it. And yeah, I wish you the best health, happiness, and also success. And also hope that you're going to remind yourself when you're going to be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person, and then being how you're going to be remembered, which basically means your legacy. 3 questions that I'm having for you are: why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you? That was these 3 questions are hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is a pretty cool thing. One other question that I'm having for you is: what could you particularly say to another person that is really going to change their life and is really going to make something happen in their life? Please think about it because it is amazing. Because it is just amazing. That's the only reason. Because it is truly amazing what we all can do. Yeah, nice. I hope we're gonna see you the next time. Thank you very much. I just really truly appreciate that. So bye.